Yesterday we did receive some precipitation, approximately a quarter inch of rain. Even though we got that precipitation, all it merely did was slow down the fire's progression. Due to the extreme drought and dry conditions we were having, it is still an active wildfire. It is extremely challenging for the New Jersey Forest Fire Service, our partners in New York, the DEC Rangers, as well as all the cooperating agencies coming out to help us with structure protection and help us engage the fire on the fire lines. It's in steep, rugged terrain. We're having, as you can see now, active winds push up, and the humidity is slowly drying out more as the day progresses. And throughout this week, they're calling for stronger winds and lower relative humidity. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is. We have 10 structures threatened on the New Jersey side, 2 which are residential structures along East Shore Road, and then 8 along Long Pond Ironworks. Question for you.
Folks, we can probably...
Nobody has been evacuated in the state of New Jersey from this wildfire. Residents did shelter in place.
Take just 1 or 2 more questions.
We've done structure protection. We have limited the threat. However, the threat still does remain because of the extreme conditions that we are experiencing here in North Jersey. Currently in New Jersey, we have stage 3 fire restrictions, which means that in any of our primary response areas, we are enforcing no wood fires, no charcoal fires, and only fires such as propane or gas stoves in the woods. With the current weather we have today, we have a westerly wind, so it's pushing east, pretty much up in New York State. Tomorrow, as your agency meteorologists have already forecasted, they're calling for a northwest wind, which will be pushing the smoke and fire back towards New Jersey. However, we do have containment lines that are being established in those areas to mitigate its further development into New Jersey. However, again, we are experiencing an unprecedented dry spell, and we are currently in historical numbers for our critical fuels or the forest floor being dried out, and we're seeing stuff that we haven't seen in quite some time here in New Jersey.
I think we're good. Okay, thank you so much.
Where the fire occurred is in part of New Jersey and New York where it's just mountainous, the Appalachian mountain range, the northern part of it. So it's just all carved out through centuries of glacial push, and it's extremely rugged terrain, not the best for hiking. Not many hiking trails have been established over the centuries that we've been settled here, and no road systems have really been plugged in there. So it's just extremely limited and almost like a wilderness setting for us to get up there. So it's making access to go fight the fire hard to get equipment in there because some areas it's too steep for bulldozers to go to. So it is somebody on the ground digging fire line, choking on smoke and dust, trying to suppress this fire with manual labor. And again, with limited water access, we are requiring helicopters and miles of fire hose coming in. Again, being brought in by people hiking with 80 to 90 pounds of gear on their back. Thank you. Thanks for all you guys do too. Appreciate it. The conditions that we're experiencing right now, per the National Weather Service keeping records, it was the longest dry stretch for significant rain. I think it was like something about 40-something days. But going back to records of 1865 is showing how this is the driest stretch we've had since that record keeping has begun. We normally do have two fire seasons in New Jersey. They normally occur between March 15th, not that it's a calendar date, but about mid-March to mid-May is our spring season, which is normally extremely active. We do have a historical record of April 20th, 1963 was one of the worst days in forest fire history where much of New Jersey was on fire. We're not mirroring that yet, but the conditions are about there.